Good morning. This is Sentinel's RV, Gestress GCR Daily Brief. Your daily read on the dee-nar, the dong, and the whole GCR. I'm Truman Vale, and wow, Saturday morning and the intel is absolutely lighting up. Let's get into it. Yesterday we were all watching that July 10th customs deadline, the day Iraq's ASYCUDA system was supposed to go fully live and choke off the old dollar smuggling routes. Well, here we are on the 11th, and the chatter this morning says it kicked in. Word going around is that customs agents are back at their desks, electronic invoice verification is mandatory as of yesterday, and the black market supply lines that have been feeding Iran and the militias are finally getting squeezed. One widely followed voice is saying, we'll see the dinar's market rate tick up slightly, day by day, as the black market slowly winds down, and the official rate and the street rate start to converge. That's the thinking. We'll watch it. And the bigger story everyone's talking about today. Iraq's Prime Minister is heading to Washington this coming week. The trip got moved up. It was scheduled for the 15th. Now it's Monday the 13th. He's bringing the central bank governor, senior ministers, energy folks, business leaders, the whole delegation. The meetings are with President Trump and Treasury, and the topics are economic partnership, security, the full U.S. troop withdrawal by September, and this is the part people are laser-focused on, the financial architecture between the two countries. There's a lot of hope riding on that sit-down because the chatter is that once this meeting wraps, the last big question mark gets answered. I'm holding that loosely. We've circled a lot of pivotal moments on the calendar over the years, but it's genuinely a significant week, and the community's eyes are on Washington. Now let's talk currencies, because there is a ton to cover this morning. Dee-nar. The big Iraq news is ASYCUDA going live yesterday and that Washington trip Monday. But there's also this. The chatter says that Sunday night, tonight, midnight Baghdad time, is when the Arab Forex market opens for the week, and that 22 Arab League nations will be allowed to trade the dinar at new official rates. I want to be really clear. That is rumor and speculation. We've heard variations on Sunday night Forex changes many, many times. Take it with a grain of salt. But it's out there, people are watching it, and if you're checking your screens tonight, you'll know why. There's also a claim floating around that the United Nations will publish something official on the dinar Tuesday the 15th. Again, that's being said. We'll see. And one more. The thinking goes that once the dinar starts trading at a new rate, there'll be a short-lived float as the market finds its level. Could be. We watch. Dong. Quiet on the dong this morning. No new claims specific to Vietnam in the last day. It's riding the same wave as the rest of this, the broader reset chatter, the any day now energy. If something breaks on the dong, you'll hear it here first. Zim. This is where it gets busy. The Zim talk today is all tied up with bondholders and redemption center timing. The chatter this morning says bondholders started receiving 1% of their payouts yesterday, July 10th, rolling out east to west, Asia first, then moving across the time zones. That's what's being said. And the claim that's got everyone's weekend on high alert, notifications for so-called Tier 4B, that's us, the currency holders, could go out as soon as Monday or Tuesday, with exchange appointments potentially opening Wednesday the 15th. The story is that the rates change on the Forex screens tonight or Monday morning, the notifications follow, and Wells Fargo, which is named in this chatter as the coordinator, sends out emails and texts with 800 numbers to set appointments at the redemption centers. I will tell you, we have heard this exact sequence, this exact timing, dozens of times. It has not happened yet, so I'm watching it, I'm sharing it with you, because it's what people are hearing and hoping for this weekend, but I am not holding my breath, and I really encourage you to hold it loosely too. If it happens, fantastic. If it doesn't, we'll be here Monday morning to see what's new. Now, here's the thing. I just covered dee-nar claims, dong, zim, bondholder rumors, Forex screens, redemption centers, an Iraq custom system going live, and a Washington meeting Monday. That's a lot of moving pieces, and honestly, that's just the highlights. A year ago, I would have been bouncing between a dozen feeds all morning, trying to keep up with it, refreshing pages, trying to remember who said what. It was exhausting. And that's exactly why I'm so glad the app exists now. Because everything we just talked about, all of it, is already in there. You didn't have to wait for me. If you'd had your notifications set for Iraq news, or imminent timing, or your favorite voices, you'd have gotten the ping the second any of this hit. All in one place, no more scatter. It's free, it's on your phone, and it's there 24/7. I don't know how anybody follows this stuff anymore without it. All right, let's zoom out. Because the story everyone's trying to piece together today is this. We've got Iraq tightening the financial screws with ASYCUDA. We've got the Prime Minister flying to Washington Monday with the central bank governor in tow. We've got Arab Forex opening tonight. We've got bondholder whispers and redemption center timing for midweek. And we've got half a dozen voices saying, this is the weekend or this is the week. It all feels like it's lining up, doesn't it? And maybe it is, but I want to say this gently. We've been here before. We've heard this weekend and any day now, and once this meeting happens, no more doubts 100 times, and historically it hasn't landed. So yes, there is genuinely new and significant information today. The Washington trip is real. ASYCUDA kicking in is real. The chatter about timing is very much alive. But it's still chatter. It's still rumor and opinion. And in some cases, educated guesses off the news. We follow it so we can stay smart and make good decisions. Not so we lose our heads over any single claim. There's also some wilder stuff floating around this morning that I'm just going to mention quickly and let you do with it what you will. Talk of an emergency broadcast system announcement in the next 48 hours. GCR debt forgiveness laws going public. A 24-hour grounding of transatlantic flights for some kind of financial verification window. I will be honest with you, those claims are way out on the speculative edge. There's no sourcing, and I'm skeptical. But they're making the rounds, so you've heard them. Grain of salt on all of it. So what do we actually watch today and tomorrow? Tonight, if you're the type, and I know a lot of you are, because I am too, you'll be refreshing those Forex screens to see if anything changes when the Arab markets open. Monday, all eyes on Washington. Does the Iraq delegation land? Does the meeting happen? And do we get any kind of readout or statement afterward? Wednesday the 15th. That's the date people have circled for UN publication, for possible Tier 4B appointments, for a handful of other claims. We watch. We don't get swept away, but we absolutely watch. And we keep checking the news out of Iraq. CBI statements, Parliament votes on the cabinet. Any word on how ASYCUDA's first days are actually going in the field. I'll be here tomorrow morning, Sunday the 12th, to tell you what actually happened overnight and what the community's hearing as we roll into that big Washington week. In the meantime, stay hopeful, stay grounded, take it all with a grain of salt. We've been at this a long time, things change, nobody has a crystal ball. We watch it all so we can be smart and calm, not so we ride every high and low like a roller coaster. And hey, if you haven't grabbed the app yet, today's a great day. It's a free download, you get free access to pretty much everything, and it's the easiest way to keep up with all of this in one place instead of bouncing around looking for it. You can set up custom notifications, free, so the stuff you actually care about pings your phone the moment it drops, and you can ignore the rest. Right now, VIP membership, which gets you the deeper intel and the power user features, is free too. That will not last, so if you've been on the fence, grab it while it's free. The app's coming to the Apple and Google stores soon, but for now you download it straight from the website, GCRSentinel.com. One word, Sentinel. It's there waiting for you. And one more thing coming very soon, VIP member Q&A. You'll be able to send in your questions about the claims, about the weight, about anything we're covering, and I'll answer them right here on the show. I'm really looking forward to that. All right, my friends, go enjoy your Saturday. I'll see you tomorrow morning with the Sunday read. This is Sentinel's GCR Daily Brief. I'm Truman Vale. Stay smart, stay hopeful, and I'll talk to you soon.